Yeah, we back, y'all. Back with another video. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Because we got Supreme sent a message to his son. And y'all might not know. A lot of people don't know who his son is. I'm going to show y'all who his son is. We're going to get to it. We're going to talk about this. Y'all remember the kid that took that picture with Southwest T? That's Supreme's son. Supreme is tired, I guess. I guess he's tired of his stuff, whatever. I don't know what's going on here. But basically, he called and sent the message to his son. He sent his condolences to Irv Gotti because everybody knows the Supreme and Irv Gotti connection. And he had a few things to basically say to his son. And now I got a few things I want to say to you too, little Supreme, because you out of pocket. You don't even come from that lifestyle. That part. Man, let's talk about this. Let's react to these videos, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's get this show started. Yo, 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 yo. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. We back here with another video. Smash that like button, that thumbs up. It ain't gonna hurt your feeling. It ain't gonna cost you. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, because I don't know what you're waiting on, to be honest. Keep that notification bell on so you know when I'm dropping my video, and share this video too. Shout out to all my members that got their membership. Shout out to my subscribers from day one and my new ones. Much love to y'all. But let's get this junk started. Let's get this copyright out the way. Copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find that in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational, entertainment purpose. Again, copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find it in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational, entertainment purpose. The clips and videos I play also owned by the original creators. So we're gonna get to Little Supreme. Let's play his clip first, when you know what I mean, so y'all can understand what's going on, and then we're gonna get to the big dog, his father, the one 50 Cent biggest op, and he had a lot to say. Let's get to Little Supreme first. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. Do me that favor.
People gotta know when it's a time to and a place to joke and be serious, and like my man Irv is in the hospital right now, and you making jokes on Instagram, but you want people to sympathize with you because you got 9 times. It don't make sense to me, bro. Like, shit is not a game, not a joke, man. People really love Irv, man. So we gonna see you. But on another note, Irv is one of the most influential, important people.
Let me pause there. We're gonna go back. I want y'all to understand the word he said, we gonna see you. Because when I play Supreme audio, his father, he sent the message to him for him talking like this and bringing up we, who the hell is we? This is what his father is gonna say when I play the clip. For the people that didn't hear it and know whatever. See, that's the problem with you, little nigga. You don't come from that lifestyle. Stop putting your father involved and the team involved and trying to bring a new birth to Supreme. Oh, we're going to talk about this. I know exactly what you was trying to do here and been trying to do. You trying to rebirth a Supreme team like Little Meech did with the BMF. That part. What are we talking about here? That's all you trying to do is rebirth that shit. Bring that shit back to life and all that. How the BMF shit is back to life, because we all know who helped bring that brand back to life and put that on television. Credit to Curtis Jackson once again. And credit to Little Meech for taking an acting class and playing his father role. You've been trying to do the same shit for years, nigga. I've been watching your little moves you've been making for the last couple of years, little champ. You've been trying to rebirth that shit. That shit ain't gonna happen. It ain't no we, like your father said. Let's go back to the clip though. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. I just had to throw that in the air so when y'all hear the audio with Supreme talking, y'all gonna understand what Supreme's saying we. It ain't no we, little nigga. Your life supposed to be totally different. That part. Terrible, man. Let's go back. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm telling you, boy.
People gotta know when it's a time to and a place to joke and be serious, and like my man Irv is in the hospital right now, and you making jokes on Instagram, but you want people to sympathize with you because you got 9 times. It don't make sense to me, bro. Like, shit is not a game, not a joke, man. People really love Irv, man. So we gonna see you. But on another note, Irv is one of the most influential, important people in the hip hop game ever. He had something to do with Jay-Z, Ja Rule, DMX, Ashanti. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget who Irv and Murder Inc. was to the culture, right? Now is the time for no jokes. We need energy, and we want Irv to push through and make it through, man. We not going for none of that slander, none of them jokes, man, because it's not the time for that, bro. And if I said I was smoking on your mother and your grandfather pack, would be telling me I'm wrong, right? If I said I was smoking on your mother, right, I'll be wrong, right? Clown ass, man. Clown, man. And y'all love this, bro. Stay clown, bro. If I said I was smoking on your mother and your grandfather, I'll be wrong, right?
Now y'all see that. You heard what he said. Trolling 50. I'd be wrong if I'm saying I'm smoking it. Now listen, let me tell you something, little nigga. Let me tell you something, man. Because we're going to get to what your father said. And it said, and I don't even want to play your response. Y'all can go to his little response, whatever, his apology. I don't want to, like, his apology was corny. Put it that way. Now you want to apologize after you got the message from your father and all that, right? Nah, we ain't trying to hear that. Because you've been doing this for a while now. You went to Southwest T. We're going to get to that clip. You've been doing this for a long time, trying to bring the rebirth, and I don't know what the hell you've been trying to do. But you lucky you ain't get yourself hurt. I'm being honest. You playing with some heavy hitters that was involved in some serious beef with your father and his team back in the days. And you trying to bring that shit back to life, trolling, doing all this shit that you ain't got nothing to do. You wasn't even born, nigga, probably when this shit was going on. You was just born. Like, why is you getting yourself involved in it? That's why I said it's only right that your father actually called up. And he called Prince. He called his nephew. He called your uncle, nigga. That shit hit all the internet. That shit on everybody's platform. That part. But then you want to apologize and do this, that, and the third. You only bringing more heat to your father talking about we gonna see you. Your father's involved in some serious allegations and serious goddamn charges over here. And you talking about we? Now say something happened or shootout happened with Fifth and all this, and you talking about we, they automatically gonna go look at your father, not your little ass. You don't hold no weight. Your father hold the weight. That part. What are we talking about here? You living off your father legacy. You don't even see Lil Meese talking like this to niggas, and his father, Big Meese, got an image out there. But no, your little ass want to be on the internet trolling, talking about we gonna see you. It'd be wrong if I say if I'm smoking on your grandma, your grandfather packing all this. Yo, let me tell you something. I'm telling you this right now. When you playing like that and you still running around that little city you in, there's people out there that still rock with, you know, they still rock with Fifth, right? You know, there's still people in this neighborhood that know you and all that. There's little niggas that probably want to put hands on you just for the hell of it, nigga, just so they can post that and tag Fifth just to get the credit, doing that shit. You better leave that nigga alone. You better leave people alone. I'm telling you this right now, because you got little niggas your age that'll run up on you and just boom, nigga, and go viral just to do that. Nigga, put hands on you. And you don't even know where that shit came from. It's because you got yourself on this internet like you some little tough guy, man. I could tell, I could smell it, nigga. You ain't built like that, little homie. I'm just sorry, man. Stay in your lane. Your father protected you so you won't be involved in them type of street activities and all that shit. You a good boy. You could tell you are. I remember when you went back and forth with Queen's Flip back in the days, a couple years ago, when you was on King, you and Queen's Flip started going back and forth, and Queens had to put you in your place. Oh, I sit back, I'll wait for the people that don't go to Queen's Flip YouTube. He did a little interview over there. And yeah, after that, it was a little altercation going back and forth. Queen's Flip, if you watch it, he know what I'm talking about. He's saying the same shit I'm saying. Stay in your place. You wasn't like your father. Your father had you in a good life, nigga. You want to get involved in all these little street activities like you you really about that. You not, bro. The whole world could tell you ain't about that shit. Crazy. Let's get to his father, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. This one happened when you try to live off your father's legacy, and you might get hurt out there trying to do some shit like that. That's why your father's telling you to sit your ass down. That part. Let's get to Pops, though, nigga. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's get to your Pops making this phone call talking about you.
Due to recent events, the elevation to a place of peace and rest for my brother and friend, Irv Gotti, and the buffoonish display of my son, Kyle Robinson, I am forced to make a public statement in defense of Irv and his family. I do not indulge in idle chit-chat. When I speak, I have something to say. Kyle Robinson does not speak for Irv or Irv's family, nor does he speak for me or my nephew, Gerald Prince Miller. I was disgusted when I heard about the things he said as far as representing Irv's family. I regret having to take these steps, exposing his lies and fraud. But as a man, you call out those who make inappropriate or false statements. No one gets a pass. I would not be who I am if I favored him simply because he's my son. He is my son, and I love him. But I will never condone or associate with his conduct and behavior on the internet.
Which is only right. Shout out to Preem for even doing that. Because that's what real pops do. That's what real fathers do. Even if they locked up, nigga, and they only gonna make a one phone call out that day. Let me make this phone call and straighten this little nigga out before he end up getting knocked off out there. Because now you getting way out of pocket now with this shit. Let that nigga troll and do what he do, meaning 50. You ain't got nothing to do with that shit. So I salute Supreme with that. That's why I said real recognize real. You got to salute the real. Even though that's 50 Cent biggest op, this shit don't got nothing to do with the beef between him and 50. This got something to do with father and son situation. Making sure his son don't get hurt out there in the real world while he locked up for life there. Meaning Supreme. Everybody can't protect you. You get what I'm saying? So what you gonna do? You're gonna try to reach out and send a message. And send an ill message. Not no little bullshit message. Yeah, man, my son, no, you're gonna send an ill one. If your ass don't get straightened out, you already know the vibes, man. So I salute Supreme for doing that. But he ain't done. Let's continue. Because when you bring up we and all this, you bringing up as you, and you bringing up like it's more Supreme team niggas. Like Prince about to come out, like your uncle about to come out of retirement or something. Your uncle just came home. Shout out to Prince, man. Anybody know Prince? For Supreme team, Supreme nephew, you know the history. If you know, you know. Salute the Prince for living his life and doing what he doing, which he supposed to only do. That man is an older man now. He's living his life. And when he got his little nephew out here running around talking crazy like this, talking about we, ain't no we, nigga. These niggas retired, nigga. Prince ain't going out there putting work allegedly. He ain't going doing that shit no more. What we talking about here, man? So when you say we, you jeopardizing him, Prince, you jeopardizing your father for him trying to come home, all types of shit. Little nigga. You an internet boy. You can troll, but troll right. You can't troll that way. You can't put the heat on your father and all that, acting like the Supreme team is still on 10 toes down. They still on green light right now. No, nigga, they ain't. That history is done. That shit is over with. That's what your father's trying to explain. And you wasn't even old enough to be around for the Irv Gotti situation, nigga. You was a little ass kid. It's crazy, man. These little niggas be living off their father's legacy and think that they're gonna run around here and act like they're the toughest thing. No, it don't work like that, chat. I'm under the weather a little bit, pardon me too. But let's get to the second interview where his father's actually checking him even more. Oh, we ain't done. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know the vibes.
And behavior on the internet. I let him know men don't argue and beef behind a mic on the internet. Real men move in silence. He had a choice, me or the net. He made his choice. And until he forsakes the clown show, which is the internet, I will never speak or associate with him, especially when he makes veiled threats talking about we. Who is we? Prince and myself do not promote threats of violence. We different. We are masters of self-defense. If you ain't talking about positivity or growth and goals, keep your mouth shut. That goes for everybody. Rest in peace, little bro. And mourn in peace the entire Lorenzo family. If a person refuses to learn, leave that person alone. I gotta go.
If that person refused to learn, leave that person alone. It's an ill gem right there. Sometimes these OGs, they listen, even though he 50 biggest op and all that shit, this ain't got nothing to do with that. This is father and brother. This is father and son connection right here we talking about. You checking his son, nigga, stop trolling. Stop doing what you're doing before you get hurt out there. We don't condone that. It ain't no we. You by your goddamn self, nigga, because you got a better life. You ain't come from the life that your father and your uncle came from. Meaning that's Supreme's that's basically what Supreme's trying to tell his goddamn son over there. But his son is gonna be his son. And hopefully he understands the situation he got himself into. Now he did an apology, whatever, on this video. Nobody want to hear that. That shit is boo-boo. I ain't even want to hear that shit, to be honest. Because you should learn you should have known better before you even started doing that in the beginning a couple of years ago when you was on all these platforms trolling 50, acting like you was old enough to know the history between him and your father and all this shit. You don't know nothing, champ. You was a little ass kid. You wasn't even born, nigga. You probably was born in like an 02 or 99 or some shit like that. Come on, man. Crazy.
Old story says.
You got the front. Yeah, I do the back.
Yeah, I had to throw that on there, man.
Yeah,
and listen, this moment right here is monumental for me, man. I drove 9 hours to come pull up on y'all.
Nah, man, no shit.
9 hours, yo.
Man, listen. Man, listen.
Let me pause it there right quick. Y'all know how I'm gonna react on that. 9 hours. You heard that, right? Hold on, Smoke. Where you going with this right quick? Now, that's Supreme's son. Remember when he met up with Southwest T? He said he drove 9 hours to get to that nigga. Let me tell y'all something. Now, you remember 50 trolled him about that. About Southwest T doing that. This how the beginning of this shit started right here. Southwest T had 9 hours to change his goddamn mind. That part. You had 9 hours, nigga, to call that little nigga back and tell that nigga don't pull up, man. This ain't a good idea. I respectfully, I respect your father. You his son. Just do what you do. Do what you do. Know what I mean? That's it. You ain't got to explain to no little ass kid. You a legend, T. What we talking about here? That's all you had to tell that little nigga before he came up there in 9 hours. You could have shut that shit down. See, that's what people don't understand. I think how Fifth think. I guarantee you that's how Fifth was thinking when he first seen that video, when that shit first happened, when he went up there to go see Southwest T and to promote shirts and shit like that, free Preem and free Meech and all this. Okay, free Meech ain't got nothing to do with that, this at that time. But the free your father, nah, that's a no-no, nigga. They try to take his life. Why the hell T doing that? Oh, nah, your father was a real nigga, this and that. Man, listen, I don't care, nigga. He got your nephew a millionaire, nigga. This is wrong with these niggas. These niggas like, yo, they just sit back. I understand y'all was your own bosses. You and your brother. But nigga, you had 9 hours, nigga, to tell that little nigga to turn back around. I don't think this is a great idea. And you still let that nigga pull up 9 hours later. Man, let's get to this clip. These niggas is crazy, man. Like, bro, the only thing is just loyalty. That's all. Don't like, yo, who is this little nigga? F him. My nephew over here, my nephew on television. He got our brand popping, this and that, man. Yo, nigga, before you even come up here, I don't think it's a great idea. 9 hours, you could have told this nigga before he even got up there. Niggas is crazy, man. Let's go back to this. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, yo.
Yeah, I had to throw that
You got the front. Yeah, I do the back.
Yeah, I had to throw that on there, man.
Yeah,
and listen, this moment right here is monumental for me, man. I drove 9 hours to come pull up on y'all.
Nah, man, no shit.
9 hours, yo.
Man, listen.
You feel me? 9
listen,
hours.
man, listen.
Yo.
Listen. From you know what I'm saying? We all chose to wear life and stood on it. One thing I respect Pop. You know what I'm saying? I always respect him. It's in your blood, bro. You know, he's an honorable man, man. And I know Chris now speak highly of him.
Yeah.
I used to just sing. I never had the pleasure, but I used to sing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We get you in the middle.
You had 9 hours, nigga, to tell that little nigga standing there like he's some tough guy. So that's in your blood, man. You know what I mean? Runs in your man. That shit ain't in his blood. Okay, his father is in his blood, but nigga, that street activity ain't in his blood. Going through the shit that his father went through, that ain't in his blood. That he wouldn't even survive a day, nigga. That nigga snitched the next day, that part. That's what gets me mad about these little niggas like him. Because if you would have went through what your father went through, nigga, you would have snitched on every goddamn body on Supreme Team. That part. What are we talking about here? So that shit ain't in your blood. Your father made sure he made sure you wasn't around that shit, nigga. And try to make you go to a different route. But no, you want to be trolling this shit, risking your life and shit, playing with some real niggas that went through some real situation with your father. Nigga, that was me, nigga. Man, nigga, I'm not playing with niggas. Nigga, Supreme, my dad, nigga. Okay, I got respect to certain niggas. I got respect for Supreme, but nigga, I'm not gonna be here trolling a nigga that got shot 9 times and almost lost his goddamn life, and then 20-something years later, this nigga is the most powerful nigga in the industry. I'm not trolling that type of nigga. That nigga could do, allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. That nigga could get you beat up all time. Man, listen, niggas are fit. Man, listen, y'all understand where I'm coming from? This is a regular little nigga. You think this nigga can't find out where the hell you at, nigga, with all this trolling you doing? The reason why they don't even do shit to you because you a little nigga. That's why they ain't paying no mind to you little ass. But it's gonna be somebody your age that's gonna end up putting some hands and feet on you on the strength of the shit, on the strength of 50 because of the shit you doing, because they want some clout, nigga. They're gonna be clout chasing on you. That's what's gonna happen if you keep playing around. That's why your father made that phone call. Sit your ass down, nigga. Pause, nigga. That's what you need to do, nigga. And sell your little merch, nigga. That's all you need to do. Stop trolling, nigga. Niggas is crazy, bro.
Old story says this is the guy that was behind the shooting of 50 Cent. 50 even posted a comment on his social acknowledging the situation. A fan said, so you come home to a series started by 50 about your family, and I'm sure checks come behind that, and it helped your transition home, and you go take pics with this clout chasing kid who was allegedly Supreme's son, and you know the history with Preem and 50, and these antics over the past couple years trying to antagonize 50. I see why Meech wasn't messing with you. 50 not only posted that comment, but he said this to Southwest T. Hey, I know T feel like he is not making the money that Lil Meech is making, but I thought they would all be happy for him. It's not like I didn't help your family make millions. Cool when stars start suggesting the wrong moves. I'm simply going to sit back and watch. Don't worry, you will be off the air in no time. Oh.
Now remember, hold on, before we continue, because some people forget to smash the like sometimes. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't shared this video. Do me that favor. Smash that thumbs up, man. Support the channel. But remember, that shit started with Southwest T doing this little BS right here with Preem alleged son, whatever, because he want to be trolling. That's how this shit started in the beginning. And then next thing you know, a couple months later, whatever comes down the line, whatever, now we got Meech on, he did all this. Now we got a whole mess going on in this BMF situation. But it started when Southwest T had 9 goddamn hours to have this little nigga turn his little ass back around, go back to the city, nigga, like, I don't think it's a great idea, bro. I don't want to mess nothing up going on with my little nephew. My little nephew doing his thing right now. Know what I mean? I'll get up with you. That's it. You ain't got to explain to no little nigga like that, T. What we like? That's how I know that I be feeling like this shit was planned between these niggas. These niggas like, man, listen, we're going to get this bread off 50, and then we're going to just separate ourselves away from 50. I'm starting to think that's exactly what the hell they was doing. Let's take a little picture with his op, Meech. When you come on, take a picture with Ross, because you know he don't like Ross, you know what I mean? That'll be a reason for the separation. Shit is crazy, man. Because it just doesn't make no sense to me. It just doesn't. T come home. Nah, but T might not know the story, don't smoke. This is what I'll get sometime from these trolls. T might not know the... How the hell T don't know the story about Supreme and 50 Cent when them niggas back in the early 2000s was listening to 50 Cent music and they know who Supreme is, obviously, because they all in the same goddamn world. I don't need to explain that. And you tell me these niggas ain't hear about that even when they sat their ass down and did all them years, nigga. Read books and shit and magazines about the Supreme and 50 beef. Nigga, them niggas knew about that shit. What we talking about here? T knew about the whole history with Supreme and Fifth. Like I said, he had 9 hours to tell that little ass nigga right there, that little dude right there, to turn back around. I don't think this is a great idea. I don't need to explain myself, nigga. I'm a legend out here. This is T you talking to me. That's nigga that like I just don't understand, bro. There's no way in the world I'm gonna let a little nigga drive like that 9 hours up there, and I'm over here got the shirt up talking about some free Supreme and shit, free Preem, and my nephew got a whole show going on over here with a nigga that almost lost his life with 9 bullets. They almost took his life at 12 o'clock p.m. in the afternoon in front of his goddamn nana house in front of his grandmother as that. Me and 50 Cent, and I'm over here gonna hold this shirt. Man, I don't know. I'm just not doing that shit, bro. Because I know if that was me in the other way, if that was me in his shoes, I'll feel some type of way also. What like? Okay, hold up. I'm glad I brought that up right there. Let it been the other way around. Let's do a little 360 over here. Let's go the other way around over here. Let it been, say that Meech is 50 Cent. Let's play this. Let's play devil advocate, right? Let's play this little game right quick. Meech is 50 Cent. 50 is Meech. He comes home. Meech got a whole series about 50 Cent life and all this. Now we're going to play this. G Unit is BMF. You think that if you think 50 will come home and appreciate what and do and Meech over here, now I mean Meech over here, I mean 50 over there hugging Rick Ross, whatever, and all this, and say that Meech had a beef with Rick Ross and all this, that, and the third. You think Meech would like what the hell what 50 Cent would do if it was the other way around? If 50 was coming home and taking a picture with Rick Ross and this, that, and the third, and Meech had problems with that nigga, Meech almost lost his life to Supreme Team and this and that, and 50 brother come home before him and take a picture of one of the Supreme Team sons. You think Meech would like that shit? Yeah, we're gonna play let's play the other way around over here. Pause. Let me put myself in your shoes, nigga. That's the game we're gonna play right now. You would think. And I'm gonna sit back and wait on this. Do y'all think Meech would actually appreciate that shit if it was the other way around? Meech had beef with Supreme. Meech had beef with Rick Ross. Now we're not talking about Meech the BMF. We're talking about Meech the industry. We putting the other way around. 50 Cent coming on his way home. He got a story to tell. G Unit is a legacy story. This just how BMF was. You think Meech will appreciate 50 Cent over there kumbaya with Rick Ross, smiling, doing this, that, and the third? After all them years, him and Rick Ross had beef, meaning Meech and Rick Ross. Now I'm playing this. Let's put each other. Let me put myself in your shoes. That's the game we playing right now. You think Meech appreciate 50 gonna take a picture with Supreme's son and all this, and Meech almost got his life down there, took it for Supreme Team? You think Meech appreciate that shit? I know goddamn well Big Meech wouldn't appreciate that shit. Big Meech would be mad than that. Man, listen, he'll feel just how 50 Cent would feel. You disloyal ass nigga. I done helped your goddamn son Marquise nigga get a TV show on for G Unit. You come home, you take pictures with a nigga named Rick Ross that I don't like. Then your brother come on before you to go take a picture with Supreme that almost took my life. You think Big Meech will like that shit? Hey, you think Big Meech will like that shit? I don't think so. I don't think so. So that's why I said for all y'all people that saying that 50 ain't got no reason, let it been Big Meech and 50 shoes, nigga. And it was the other way around. Big Meech would not like that shit at all.
Amy Cohen is now the executive producer of the BMF show, the BMF Star Show. She has Meech rights. I blindly called her. And she just immediately went off on me. Like, what the hell? You know, I'm on probation. By this time, it's like 2014, 13, 14. That just because you've been a government informant since 2008, you have the right to tell them that I threatened you. You didn't put in no work. No work. All you did is start writing a man, and this man defended you, gave you his life rights. That just because you've been a government informant since 2008, you have the right to tell them that I threatened you. The street code is that we don't do this. We don't do government informants. We don't do rats. I'm sorry.
That part. Hopefully, hold up. Copyright fair use disclaimer is definitely in my description of my channel. Everything I say over is for educational entertainment purpose. That clip is definitely owned by the original creator. Hopefully they don't take that clip. We see. But the clip I just played, they don't. You heard the first lady, Southwest T on wife, ex-girlfriend, whatever. Know what I mean? So yeah, but like I was saying, I just want to remind y'all the type of game that this nigga playing over here. And if people want to feel like 50 ain't got no reason to feel like this nigga ain't being disloyal. If it was the other way around, would Big Meech would be over there popping bottles and be like, yeah, hold up, Supreme. Come over here, Supreme, son. I mean, I forgive y'all niggas. Y'all niggas almost took my life. You think Big Meech would be doing shit like that? Nah, Smoke. Big Meech probably would have let. I know for sure Big Meech would have looked at 50 like he crazy. Like, you disloyal ass nigga. If it was the other way around, if Big Meech was in 50's shoe and 50 was in Big Meech's shoes, and 50 coming home and Big Meech the one that's in 50's shoes and he wanted to show for his son and all this, little Marquise and all this, that and the third, he come home, take picture with Rick Ross and this and that and the third, and yeah, Big Meech won't like that shit at all. So why 50, why this nigga shouldn't be mad? That part. What are we talking about here, man? If that's y'all man so bad, Big Meech, right? He wouldn't like that shit either. If it was the other way around. I don't want to hear that. He too much of a loyalty nigga, right? He always preached that shit back in 02. So if it was the other way around, if Fifth was doing that shit to him, he'll be going crazy on Fifth. You disloyal ass nigga. I done got Marquise a big show for G Unit, this and that, and you go take, come on, man, they be the same thing. Come on now. People didn't think about that, right? Oh, Fifth got a son too, Lil Marquise. Let it been the other way around though. Y'all think Big Meech would have sat back and accepted all his odds? Oh yeah, we just gonna piece all this up. After he almost got his life taken for Supreme Team back in the days, Big Meech ain't piecing no shit up like that. Why 50 should piece that shit up? Why 50 should be happy that Southwest T took a goddamn picture with this little clout chasing ass dude? Big Meech wouldn't like that shit if it was the other way around. If his son was doing some, come on, man. Y'all people forget. Y'all people don't like. Y'all just gotta reverse the shit. Just reverse the shit. That's all you gotta do. Would Big Meech like that shit? If 50 came on doing that, would Big Meech like that shit? If 50 had a brother and he did what his brother did, took a picture with some dudes that almost took his life 20-something years ago, would Big Meech like that shit? That's all y'all gotta do is sit back and that's it. The answer is no. Big Meech won't appreciate that shit. Case closed. Case is closed. That's it. What else to say right now? What's the reason for to say that 50 Cent is mad now? What's the reason to say, oh yeah, he's out of control? Nah, man, come on, man. Big Meech could do whatever he wants. Okay, if it was the other way around, would Big Meech, would he appreciate 50 Cent doing the shit that Big Meech was doing? Would Big Meech appreciate that shit? Would he kumbaya still with 50 Cent if he was doing the same thing? I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say here, right? When I'm telling y'all that it was the other way around. Come on now. We all know Big Meech wouldn't appreciate that shit if it was the other way around. Pause. You doing a big TV series for G-Unit. You helping 50 Cent while he locked up. His brother come home, take a picture with the ops son. What? You help Little Marquise. You give him 2-year acting school, pay for his Little Marquise. Now I'm putting the other way around. He paid for Little Marquise acting school to go to school, right? And then 50 come home, take a picture with the ops, do all this crazy shit. Would y'all think Big Meech would sit back and just be like, okay, whatever? Okay. No, I don't think he'll sit back and say, okay. He'll do the same thing 50 Cent is doing right now. Bombing on that nigga, saying, nigga, you are unappreciated, you disloyal nigga, all that shit. That's what Big Meech will tell 50 Cent if it was the other way around. Come on, man. Think about that. Some people, it seems like y'all people just stay on one side sometimes. Nah, if it was the other way around, Big Meech wouldn't appreciate that shit either. So I want to hear the trolls on this one now. Oh, nah, hold up. I want to hear if it was the other way around, would Big Meech appreciate that shit? No, he won't. If it was the other way around, would Big Meech sit back and be like, oh, nah, it's all good? No, he won't. He'll do the same thing 50 Cent doing to him. Disloyal as hell. Come on, man. Let's cut it out, man. Let's cut it out, man. Let's cut it out.
Old story says this is the guy that was.
And then you got his little son over here trolling. It just don't get no better. I'm telling you, man, it don't get no worse than that. You got his son thinking that he's his dad back in the days and shit. You're going to end up getting hurt out there. That's what's going to end up happening to you.
People gotta know when it's a time and a place to joke and be serious and like my man Irv is in the hospital right now and you making jokes on Instagram, but you want people to sympathize with you because you got 9 times. It don't make sense to me, bro. Like shit is not a game, not a joke, man. People really love Irv, man. So
see, I ain't trolling. Oh, you want people to have sympathy for you because you got hit 9 times, nigga. Stop talking about what your father and them did, nigga. They almost took his life. Okay, let's play other way around. Would Meech appreciate that shit? If Meech was in that shoe, almost got his life taken 9 times and all this, and 50 come home and then his 50 brother come home and do this.
I had to throw that
You got the front. Yeah, I do the back.
Yeah, I had to throw that on there, man.
Yeah,
and listen, this moment right here is monumental for me, man. I drove 9 hours to come pull up on y'all.
Nah, man, no shit.
9 hours, yo.
Man, listen.
You feel me?
Listen. From you know what I'm saying? We all chose to wear life and stood on it. One thing I respect, Pop. You know what I'm saying? I always respect him. It's in your blood, bro. You know. He's an honorable man, man. And I know Chris don't speak highly of him.
Yeah.
I used to just sing. I never had the pleasure, but I used to sing. Yeah. We get you in the middle.
If it was the other way around, if that was Fifth brother doing that with some little nigga that's allegedly supposed to be the team, that the dude that almost took his life and all that shit, Meech, would Meech appreciate that shit? Sit back and think about that. If it was Meech in 50 shoes, and that was 50 brother doing that, would Meech actually appreciate that? Or just Meech just continue doing? This what the trolls will say, oh, nah, Meech, he'll understand it's just business. No. If Meech would have got shot up on some 50 shit, I guarantee you, nigga, that nigga would have been acting like 52. And he would have reacted the same way on Fifth if it was the other way around, nigga. If Fifth was coming home and his brother came home and G-Unit film and G-Unit serious and he got 50's son, Lil Marquise, in acting school for 2 years and he did all that. Nigga, let me tell you something. Meech will feel some type of way also. He'll look at Fifth like, you disloyal ass nigga, you and your goddamn brother. Come on, man. See, when people just want to stay on just one side, they just want to stay on, nah, I'm not listening. I'm only saying what's right, because loyalty is a big thing, especially when you do a lot for a nigga's son that was locked up. I don't care if I ain't do nothing for you, nigga, but I did the biggest, I gave you the biggest favor in life, nigga. I turned your son into a star. Hold up, if it was the other way around, you think Meech wouldn't feel that way either? If he turned Little Marquise to a star and he had him playing in G-Unit series? Yeah, I done messed y'all up with that one, right? For a few people, right? That ain't good. Y'all like, damn, yo, you do got a point. Word up, Smoke. You do got a point. Yeah, I got a point. Because a lot of people always stay one-sided. They don't think about if it was the other way around. See, Meech ain't never got shot up the way Fifth got shot up by some real serious gangsters out there in Southside Queens. Supreme team of them niggas. If it was the other way around, you think Meech forgave them niggas for what they did? I sit back, I'll wait. Exactly. Hell to the no, he won't forgive them niggas. And we all know that. Come on, like that's why I be like, yo, y'all some people just don't. It's crazy, but I'm hoping I gave some people a good point on this one, because some people felt like they don't understand. They feel like, oh, nah, you just being one-sided, this and that, and no, because it's me and a couple other platforms that agree with me. Loyalty is a big thing, and when you get shot up 9 times, nigga, in the beginning of your career, and almost lose your life, nigga, you're not gonna forgive them niggas. Come on, now. Meech won't, and that's for sure. Somebody go ask him. Salute the big Meech. Somebody go ask, yo, Meech, you'll forgive niggas that shot you up 9 times, nigga, and all, nigga, he gonna be like, hell no, nigga. Nigga, I won't be here right now if that shit would have went this way just a little bit, nigga. Like Fifth said in that video, remember? Come on, man. Like, that's why I said I laugh, man. Sometimes I just gotta laugh. Sometimes I gotta laugh, man. Sometimes I just gotta laugh. Because some people just don't understand. If it was the other way around, if Meech was in Fifth's situation and turned Little Marquise to a superstar, did G-Unit TV series, 50 come home, his brother come home, they do all this goofy shit. You think Meech gonna accept that shit? Y'all think Meech really gonna accept that? Y'all think he that much of a good-hearted person that he gonna accept some niggas that took his life 9 times, right? He just gonna accept that, right? Some niggas in Detroit, in his own city, almost took his life 9 times. He up in the hospital, dead there almost dying and shit. You think he gonna forgive that? You think you gonna forgive them niggas? And then 20-something years later, you do all this happen, and the nigga, and he gonna look at you the same way Fifth looking at him now. Come on, man. Stop it. Let's cut the shenanigans out here, man. Let's cut it out. But till then, y'all already know the vibes. I'm up out of here, man. Smash that like and little Supreme. Sit your ass down, pause. That's what you need to do too, before you get hurt out here. Play your position, get your little money. But all that little tough guy stuff, that ain't you, Chad. We all can see that shit in you. Know what I mean? So yeah. So, salute to your father for even sending that message. That's some real niggas. That's some real shit right there. So salute to Supreme on that note. I'm up out of here though, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video, man. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. Salute, gang. Make sure y'all give me y'all smoke on that comment. I'm out of here.